presenting Provenance Vie Saine for a healthy lifestyle. I'm going to teach you guys how to practice another one of my favorite beginner level yoga poses today. It's a seated spinal twist. This pose is fabulously rejuvenating because of the fact that we're again twisting and massaging those internal organs in the abdomen. Okay, so we're also going to help improve our digestion by practicing this pose, and will help, of course, relieve a lot of stress. We tend to hold a lot of stress in that belly region. And in the hips, we're going to be relieving some back pain and neck pain with the practice of this pose as well. So let's go ahead and join together on our mats in a comfortable seated position. From this comfortable seated position, let's go ahead and check in with our alignment and our breathing. Okay, so let's start, of course, by checking in on the joints. So are the shoulders down and away from the ears? The crown of the head lifts up to the sky. Core muscles engaged so the back stays flat. And then, of course, we'll want to establish a flat connection with the base of the pose. So flat on the mat against that sitting bone, the bottom of the pelvic floor. Okay, so we're going to want to sink the glute down into the mat and raise the crown of the head up to the sky. And then, of course, we'll take however long it takes to establish that deep belly breathing pattern, remembering to be patient with yourself, okay? A lot of people have some trouble adjusting to the deep belly breathing. A lot of people tend to breathe from the chest as they transition to adulthood, but rest assured that it's just a matter of retraining your body and your brain so that they are working together in a more efficient manner. We actually all were born breathing from the belly as babies, and it's really just a matter of becoming more aware of the environment and just, more responsibility, more stress. So as we become older, we start breathing from the chest, okay? And that's really not going to be good for a lot of reasons, but basically because of the fact that we're never getting full breath. And breath is life. Breath is that driving force that helps switch the brain from that fight or flight or stress response into that rest and relaxation parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so that is why establishing that breath is going to be so important before we begin practicing the poses. Okay, so be patient. Remember, of course, that if it's not even comfortable to sit like this, we could take our pillows or blankets and sit on that for extra support here. Checking in also with the alignment of the ankles, comparison to the knees, remembering that we can keep those ankles further away from the lap area, okay, to take pressure off the knees. Only if our hips are very open will it be comfortable to bring the feet in like this, because of the fact that if those hips are not open, it'll put more pressure on the knees, and we never want to do that. So always paying attention to what's going on in the body and the mind as well as we begin to practice these poses. So how about we start by flowing in and out of the twist from side to side. It's a really great warm-up transition into this fabulous pose. So we'll take an inhale as we stay seated, neutral, and then as we exhale, we're going to take one hand and bring it to the outside of the opposite knee. So If you're going to be mirroring me today, you will bring your right hand across to the outside of the left knee. Okay? Then we will just turn the torso to the side. We're just looking straight to the side, and then the back hand can just rest below the shoulder by the booty. Then on the next inhale, we'll go ahead and untwist back to center. Okay, then on the next exhale, we'll transition slowly to the other side. So bringing the opposite hand to the outside of the opposite knee, and then using that back hand for support behind the booty, just kind of to help keep that back straight. We can also think about raising the crown of the head to the sky here. Shoulders are down, chest is open. And then we'll go ahead and inhale center, and then we'll just keep flowing with it. So exhaling, twisting, inhaling, untwisting. We could try turning the head to look all the way to the back wall, if that feels good. Remembering, of course, to only use the hands as a gentle support here. We never want to use the hands to force the body to twist any further than it wants to. Okay, so just use the strength of the obliques, the lats, the abdomen, and that will help you get safely into and out of this fabulous twist. When we are ready to hold the twist, we can go ahead and slowly exhale into that twist and turn the head to the back wall and hold it for probably 3 to 5 deep breaths is going to be just the right amount. But feel free, of course, to hold the pose for as long as it feels good before you slowly transition to the pose on the other side. When we do finally decide that we're ready to switch sides, let's remember to hold the pose just as long on this side as we did on the other side. So we're having an even balance between the right and the left sides of the body. Okay? Always coming into the pose on the exhale of the breath. And then when you're ready to come out of the pose, do so nice and slowly, again, on the exhale of the breath. Thanks for practicing the seated spinal twist pose with me here on Provenance Vie Saine for a healthy lifestyle. Thanks again for practicing. Namaste.